All right. Good morning, or afternoon. I'm thinking it's good afternoon. Okay. So I know I look rough. Whatever. I don't care. So I actually just came from doing Amazon Flex. Amazon Flex is like an independent contractor through Amazon, however you want to call it. I don't know. But it's kind of like the DoorDash of Amazon. So you get these deliveries and you have a certain time frame to deliver those packages to the customers. So today was my first day and my review on it out of 10 is like a 5. And that's pretty good compared to what I went through this morning. It's good for the concept of it is good. The idea of it is amazing. It is definitely great for people that for people who do not have jobs, unfortunately, right now, whether it be due to the pandemic or because they just don't. This is just a beautiful way to get your foot in the door and everything. I have a full-time job in the medical field, which I absolutely love. This is something for me to be able to have extra income. So I said, let me just give it a try. I was a little skeptical because I had to, they do give you the option of using your own form of transportation, your own vehicle, your bike, your feet, whatever. So I use my car, and they would much prefer we travel by ourselves. So just imagine my little old self going to the different strangers' houses to deliver their packages. They do not require you wear an Amazon vest or anything that says Amazon on it. But I would highly recommend you do invest in a vest, an Amazon vest or Amazon sticker, whatever, just to be able to be identified by the customers should they have to come to the door. They do have dogs and cats, and they're in wooded areas by themselves, private roads, things like that. So it's great to be on alert and just have that vest on. I did not have a vest on as my first day. I didn't even was lost at everything. So let me just start off with getting there. So I live very close to the pickup spot. I live about 20 minutes away roughly. And it was a great drive. I'm a morning person, so I would only do this in the morning time, but you all can do it whenever y'all want to. Whatever slots they have, but I would much rather, I prefer morning time. So I went there this morning around 6:45, 7 o'clock. I was supposed to start making deliveries at 7:30. However, I was unable to do that. I was standing in this very long line. And let me just say, and I'm not saying it was their fault because they do have to process other people. Other people are there to do the same thing that I'm doing. So, of course, I cannot hold them up. But I would recommend you leave at least an hour, 2 hours early. That's just me, maybe. Probably an hour early or 45 minutes early, because you will be standing in that line and there's nothing you can do about it. Except for just you bring your driver's license, and except for you just have the patience. So you verify your driver's license, you put it under this little scanner. Once your driver's license go through, you're able to continue on with the process of picking up the packages for that block. Once you get your cart, you go up to the line, you get your cart, they give you your cart. You then take the cart out to your vehicle and you start loading the packages up. But before you load the packages up, you have to then scan all of them until your app on your phone says completed. Now you'll be using make sure your phone is fully charged, because you will be having to use your phone for the entire thing, to scan, to navigate, and to also verify your driver's not verify your driver's license. That's it. So to navigate and to scan. So you'll be using your phone as a scanner as well. So just make sure it's fully charged and everything. So that was pretty easy. That was pretty simple. The people were not, they weren't mean or anything like that, but they're just like, listen, we got other people to see. You got to go, So they didn't say much, if anything. They were helpful when it came down to me asking questions. I did not want to ask too many questions because I was already in a very highly busy, like, time. It was moving real steady. Let me just say that it was just moving right along. So of course I was going to feel out of place asking questions, knowing other people didn't ask questions. I didn't want to feel or look like the new person, but I finally just had to open my mouth and say, listen, am I doing all this right? So, but even then, I just didn't ask a lot of questions. So that went well. So here I am scanning the packages. Now we're about to pull off. So you do have the option of choosing what region you would like to deliver packages in. However, you cannot choose the route. They give you the route. Once you accept that batch, that's it. You're not going to see how many packages you have, and you're not going to see the route that you're on until you till you scan that code on that cart. See how many packages you have. I had 17 today. You see how many packages you have, and then you go from there. So I was taken all over the place. However, the beautiful thing about it is that I did stay within the Baltimore region like they said I would. However, I was taken to the county, I was taken to the city, I was taken to the downtown area. I didn't like that too much. So one thing I did not like about the app, and that I saw another YouTuber say, was the app is so outdated. It's so slow. You gotta just keep logging back in, log out, take a picture, all of these things. And it's at one point it froze up, and and this is like it is with electronics anyway. But from the time I downloaded this app to now, it has given me problems. So I just really think that that's one thing one little hiccup that they should definitely look into, is just the updating of the app, if it's been updated. And if it is updated, that's got a little problem. But that was a minor issue today. I still had no problems with delivering the packages. One thing, be aware, customers will cancel in the middle of you doing deliveries, which means that you would have to go back to the Amazon place, the pickup spot, to take those packages back. I wanted to go home. I did not want to take no packages back. Now, because I had a late start, I was unable, unfortunately, to deliver one more package. I was so upset with myself. So I did wind up taking that back to Amazon. They took it, and prayerfully that package gets to the customer another time. So you go and you drop off the packages, and then you actually take a picture of the package in front of the customer's place if they do not want to come and get it, or if they're not home, just to save face, save yourself, and make sure that you are following the rules. People do steal customers' packages, so they definitely made me aware, like, knock on the door before you drop this package off, to make because as people do steal. Unfortunately, the customer did not say, if I do not answer, please take the package back to the place. They just said knock on the door, as people do steal packages. So I left the package there anyway. I did knock on the door multiple times, no one answered, but I did take the picture and I left. So it was pretty cool. It was, it was fine. I enjoyed it. Like I said, the morning time, of course, is much more smoother, much easier. It's less traffic and everything, because I did have to hop on the highway a couple times to get to people. So that made a big difference and everything. But I recommend this. One thing about Amazon Flex is it will keep you in shape, most likely, because the pushing of them carts and so you pushing carts and stuff, you gotta put the packages, nobody's helping you. So nobody's there to help you. Does not matter if you're male or female. They give you a cart, you roll your own cart out to your vehicle, you load your own vehicle up, you scan your own packages, you do all that stuff. You do everything by yourself, even verify your information. You do all of that. Even all they do is roll the cart up, because they're already doing enough. Like, when we get there, we're actually doing the easy part that seems so hard, because it's a warehouse. It's a warehouse, but in it is these individuals working very hard, getting the packages together. So they actually have to put the items inside the boxes and the bags or whatever the customer has. And then they have to seal it and label it and all these other things and put them in a cart. So they're already doing all this work. So by the time we get there, our carts are ready. So we're actually doing the easy part. So the very least we can do is load up our own vehicle. But I thought I wasn't going to like it. It was my first day. I can strongly tell, I can very much tell that you will have your ups and your downs, your good days, your bad days. You know, you still have to deliver packages in inclement weather. It does not matter to them. If you chose that block, you got to try your absolute best to finish that block. Now, what I will say is you can forfeit and you can bring the packages back if you don't feel safe, if you feel like the weather is going to mess you up. If you simply don't want to do it anymore. However, they do write-ups, and if you get a certain amount of write-ups, they do deactivate your app. That's what I was told. And you also have the option of deactivating the app yourself. So I think the blessing of Amazon Flex is it's necessary. It's very necessary. It's convenient. It is a good way to get your foot in the door for those who unfortunately are not working right now. Definitely due to the pandemic, this is a great way to make money still. So the pay is great. I like DoorDash better, simply because it's not so much wear and tear on my vehicle, and also I can stop the app whenever I want to. I can also be inactive for DoorDash for like a year and they still don't deactivate my app. As with Amazon Flex, which can be understandable at times, if you are not active on your app for a certain amount of time, they will deactivate it. That's understandable though. Because other people may want to join, because blocks are not always available, time slots are not always available. They go just like this. If you don't take that block, somebody else gonna take it. It doesn't matter. So I don't want to hold y'all for too long. I already held y'all for like 12 minutes. I'm a talker. I like to talk. I really hope somebody gets some sort of help. I really hope that I was able to be of a help to you all. I give this, I guess the rating will increase as time goes on. I definitely do want to do it again because I like to challenge myself. I was late today. I had a late start. I cannot stand being late. That is a huge pet peeve of mine. Being late to anything, I hate it. I don't like it. It throws me off. I get a whole attitude. I'm not one of those black people that like to be late coming to things, except for when they want me to help. Unless it's a cookout or something where it's not required for you to be on time, and you shouldn't be on time because people be on CP time. That'll probably be the only times. I'm not trying to help out. I came get dressed up and be cute and come there. I don't want to help move chairs and stuff like that. So therefore, I'll be there for about an hour and a half late. However, I don't like being late to places. So although I was not late, I was late enough. Like getting there at 6:45 and having to make deliveries at 7:30. That's not enough time because you're standing in line with a whole bunch of other people that want to go ahead and get their packages delivered as well. So try to make it out there at least an hour and a half early, so that you can be able to do the process and everything, okay? But anyway, y'all have a blessed day. Be encouraged. I do definitely I recommend this for you all and definitely plan on doing it again. God bless. Bye.